Just in case you couldn't see what's on my screen, or if you have YouTube Premium and you're listening to this during the cost of living crisis, West Ham have bid 57 million for Aston Villa striker Jhon Duran. The same Jhon Duran who wasn't even starting against us when we played Villa on the weekend. The player that would make a difference to this team. West Ham have bid for Jhon Duran. Now, that's the headlines. The next story is that, well, said bid has been rejected. Right? But let's speak about Arsenal's transfer window. Absolutely nothing's happened. We haven't done a damn thing. See, Sheffield are doing deals or trying to get deals done. We can see officially Villa have rejected West Ham's bid. But this is a club that has some cojones, that has something about them. They're willing to change their position. They don't just moan about it, they're willing to change. If you're not willing to change, then you're choosing the situation you're in. And the problem with these owners is that they often choose to be in this position because it's beneficial for them. Now, people might get mad all the time at people like your Turkishes, your Curtis Shaws, always saying transfer window, transfer window, transfer window. But let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. It's the 20th of January, and there has been no transfer window so far for Arsenal. We're probably more likely to call Fabio Vieira back than make a signing by end of this week. Who even knows? And if we do make a signing, will it be the right person? We've made a lot of bad decisions in the attacking line over the last year, even, let's call it, in terms of loan players that we've let go without, even in the last few years, players that we've let go without replacing them. Look at Aubameyang, look at your Guendouzi's, look at more recently Emil Smith-Rowe and Reece Nelson. Those decisions have ultimately cost us. Kai Havertz has cost us. Look at his price tag, 65 million. Now go look at Liverpool, a team who you could say is probably on par with us in terms of, you know, the kind of club they are, the way they spend. They like to be, I wouldn't say they're frugal, but they like to do business well. You know, they get quality players at half the cost that some of the biggest clubs might spend on their players. You look at Luis Diaz, you look at McAllister, you look at Szoboszlai, all of these players, they come in for decent fees. They come in for decent fees at these clubs. But Arsenal's different. We don't, how much do we miss this guy and we don't have any replacement for him? You buy Kai Havertz, 65 million, double the price of a Gakpo, double the price of a lot of these attackers. Let me ask you a question. If we had a director of football like Michael Edwards, FSG for Liverpool, do we make a signing like Kai Havertz? For those of you who might say or might be of the disposition, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. For those of you who say, oh, it's not about the owners, the club's trying to do their thing. But okay, hold on. Would FSG and Michael Edwards make that decision? Genuinely. And look, owners, the best of them, or the best directors of football anyway, owners should be in the background. You shouldn't even have to notice them. The director of football should be in place to conduct things and make sure the talent ID is good. And when we went through this on the NLG podcast the other day in terms of the number of signings Arteta has made, 30 odd, and the number that are actually decent or good, we came down to 7 out of 30. So there's a talent ID problem. Now, let's give praise and credit where credit's due. Arteta has gotten us to a challenging stage right now. Or let's say in the past few seasons. But at this point in time where we are at in this season, where we should have capitalized, it was right in front of us for us to grab it. We're only challenging ourselves at this point in time because we keep letting ourselves down week after week when there's chances to capitalize. And we're still missing the same pieces. We actually played decently against Aston Villa. But yet, things cost us at the back. But more importantly, they cost us in attack. You can even say, oh, well, we scored a couple of goals in attack. True. Fair enough, we did, actually. Trossard was balling out. Martinelli had a good first half and good, I'd say, 60 minutes before he came off. Mikel Merino, another signing. Jakub Kiwior, you decided not to play him and instead pop Partey at right back. cost us on a goal at right back. He's not a right back. He's had an incredible season in midfield, but yet we're signing Zubimendi for the summer. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Arteta can make sense of it. He's changed his tune in the last few weeks in terms of his press conferences and what he's saying now and what he's putting out into the universe. Before it was, I love my players. Now it's more of the ilk of, we're short, which is something he said a long time ago and we've known. So how does it go from we're short to these are the best owners to I have the full backing of this club to now we're short and now we're asking for resources? Now, no one's stupid here. You're never going to call your boss out on a public forum where there's millions of fans. But just like you did just now, does it hurt to say you're short? And no, you shouldn't be saying you're short when your whole team's plagued with injuries. And there's still clubs ahead of us in terms of injuries. So honestly, there's been no excuses for some of the signings and what we've been doing in the last few days. And the fact that clubs like West Ham are bidding for top quality like Duran, they may not get him, but the ambition is there. What have we been doing? What have we been doing? And like, honestly, if we get through this window and we sign any player like this, they're talking about another Jesus, or no, go get Osimhen, go get go get Gyökeres. Gyökeres, Osimhen, those are the two players that I think can make a difference before end of season. Honestly, those are the players I genuinely believe can make a difference. And if we don't get them, then boy. Arteta speaks about market opportunities. They're all there for you to see. You see that bid for Jhon Duran. Arsenal would have sat there and said, yeah, but he's not available. They just would have sat there and been like, yeah, Jhon Duran's not available. Villa have said he's not available. Money talks in life. Money talks. If you put money on the table and enough money, you get people thinking. You're telling me now, the report is that they might take 70 mil plus, which is a lot for Duran, I'll admit. If West Ham can make those bids with the way we've been so clean with PSR and selling here and not violating anything, yeah, go make those signings. We're tired. It's the 20th of January. If you want to make change it now. And I even think it's probably too late, even if we did get Gyökeres or an Osimhen like on till end of season, till end of May. I think it's probably too late and the damage is done. But somehow, one thing we can guarantee is Liverpool will drop points. They will drop points between now and end of the season. The one thing we can change, though, is how many games we'll drop points in because of the fact we do not have a good attack. We don't have a clinical attack. So if we can change that, we might stand a chance. At this point in time, we're not in this race. We are not in this race. We're in second, but we're not in this race. Yo, that's my verdict. Let me know who was signed down in the comments below. I just wanted to talk about that. Honestly, just seeing that Duran bid just had me immediately be like, I need to come on, film a video. It's Monday, man. I should be, I should be chilling. Like, I'm in office tomorrow. It's all kinds of mad. But like, people, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like and sub to be a part of the NLG fam. You know what it is. And yeah, we're on to Dynamo Zagreb in the Champions League. Honestly, I'm not even really concerned about the champs this season. I'm really not concerned. Like, people say it's a competition we might win or we have a chance in. But do we? Who knows? But yeah, people, let me know your score predictions for Dynamo Zagreb. I'm just gonna go throw it out there, 3-1 Arsenal. But yeah, more importantly, let me know your thoughts on the transfer window and the way this club is conducting themselves. Because frankly, it's a shambles. Listen, people, in a bit, enjoy your evenings. Peace.